I, Prince Oladipo Jerela, from Uyashirela Torah Research. So this is Leviticus chapter 11 verse 20. And you can see, so this is from right to left. This is the ancient Hebrew. And now this is the Yoruba. Ikolu ashe iri all together that occupy top of the close end. Iri says the word earth. Iyi owa ifo, that has existence of the floaters. And it is talking of this ifo here is talking about flying in the air. So it see flying as floating. Well, it compares just the way things float on water to the way they also do in the air. So it is like when the wind is blowing and you see some things like nylon or plant fibers and they are floating in the air. They are floating. So they, I think they see that they have that understanding that some things have ability to float. They stay up there in the air and they can move there. So iyi or ifo, that has existence of the floaters, that have that existence of floaters, they can fly, they can stay in the air. So iyi aloka ole arin bao, which moves about on legs. Now arin bao means we walk on it, we walk on you, we walk staying on it. So we walk staying on you. So that is the formation of that word. Arin means we walk, then ba or upon you. Because in the present day Yoruba, we use this all as you. But the ancient Hebrew, the word for you is okun. So we have arin ba, that is saying we walk up, staying above. We walk above you, we walk on you. So that is the word for and that is legs. So it is legs, it is on our legs that we stay on our legs to walk. So even we human beings, we stay on our two legs. The animals, they stay on their four. But the birds, they stay on their two. So that is the challenge with the English interpretation that says four, that was talking of, that was using, that take this word as the ancient Hebrew letter 4. Now the ancient Hebrew letter 4 is actually talking about what Yoruba did on the fourth day, which is talking about light. He's talking about light and end to light and appearance of light and then the going away of light. So, but here is not talking about number 4. Here is talking about what they stay on, legs. So, and that is not legs, does not have to do with 4. Now, we human beings, we have 2 legs. So some animals have 4. So birds have 2 legs. So it is one of the error of just they generalize because they are one of the mistakes of strangers that dabble into this work. They say yes, because the consonants are they have the same consonant, so they believe the ancient Hebrew used the same word for everything. They don't use the same word for everything because the vowel sounds differs, and that is just like the Yoruba. So that is exactly what the Yoruba language is. If you write Yoruba language in consonant, there will be consonant alone. There will be so many confusion. I tell you. So, so arin baho, that is legs. That is we walk upon it. You know, just like the parable. That is there's this. I forgot the name they used to call this. It's not parable. I think it's kind of it's about language, that they said I am something, you walk upon me, or we walk upon me, you walk upon me, you do this and you do this. well, or saying it this way, it is something we walk upon it, we do this on it. So arin baho, we walk upon you. So arin baho is we walk upon you. Then let me continue. She eko, she eko or iko, si iyi iwa iyi, a rejects or rejects to this existence of you. She ekosi iyi iwa iyi, that is they are reject, they are the in the Yoruba will say oko similenu, that is you refuse. There are things you kosile, that is to abandon. There are things they are rejects to this existence of you. So they are not things you take, they are not things you accept. They are rejects to this existence of you unto your people. Le okun omo. Now this is verse 21. You can see it from right to left, up till down. So let's read. E. So let's do something here. Let's make it more bigger so that we can. So I'm going to take the ancient letterings away for reading. Then èyí okun a èyí okun a tó ze a. This you will arrange, bring forth. This you will arrange, bring forth. This you will arrange, bring forth. That is the one you can you can put together. Ito a iki ele awa. Write as compounding strength. You remember ikiele? I think we already used that word ikiele. That is and okiagbo ikiele. But yeah, it's ikiele. That is you are compounding strength. Ikiele awa. Omo ikolu, which are part of all ashe eri ise iyi owa ifo. Staying on top of close end that has existence of floaters. We've already seen that in verse 20. Iyi aloka ole arinbao, which moves about on legs. Ashe irin lo ha, ashe irin lo ho ha, ashe irin lo ha, ashe irin lo ha, ashe irin lo ha. That is kéèyàn no kẹ́ máa lọ ní bó ṣe ń lọ ẹsẹ̀ lù. Wọ́n ní èèyàn lọ ẹsẹ̀ lù, not that it's really intertwining, but just the way they walking. Which that walk swirling, that is shaking, that is you are turning something. That walk swirling, shaking, as if you are something is moving, moving up and down, moving around, one hanging and straightening. So I did not put and because since we are using literal interpretation, so did not put and. But in their own, they don't need and. In their own Hebrew language, just like the Yoruba, you don't need and for this kind of word. So iko, iro, oyomo, iko, iro, oyomo. One that is this part of the body, hanging and straightening is attributed to. One that is part of the body, hanging and straightening is attributed to. So this place is actually talking about the lower part of the legs, from the ankle to the knee. It's talking from the ankle to the knee. When you are walking, what if you notice, if you study how we walk, as especially human being, what we do is we turn the lower part of our legs, which is the lower part, which is below the knee. So we turn it at the joint of the knee, we turn it round. That is how we move. We hang it up, then we straighten it again. We hang it up, we take it up. When you take it up, you curve it backward, and then you straighten it. So, and you straighten it, you push it to the front. You push it to the front. Then, if you want to move again, you turn your ankle again, and you lift it up backward. That is iko. That means oti saying. So that iko means hanging. You hang it backward. You move it backward, and then you straighten it. So that is the way we move. That's why we move, our leg moves. And so it's like when we are moving on the legs, so the leg is from the thigh to the feet, but it is from the ankle down that actually are doing that's what we're doing. So this process is explaining the process of movement. So this is explaining how people move, how movement is done, using the ancient Hebrew language, the ancient Yoruba language. So this is talking about how movement is done. So you've seen that they move up on legs, and they walk, swelling. So this is what this is the part of the human body that is actually responsible for movement, which is the knee to the ankle. Knee to the ankle. So it's one that hanging and straight. That part is always hanging backward and then straightening. So you hang it backward and you straighten it. You hang it backward and you straighten it. So that is the process of that give us movement. So and it happened the same thing in those beds. So now, one, hanging and straightening is attributed to. Now, ìmúmọ́ ọ̀lẹ, that is kéèyàn mú nǹkan mọ́ nǹkan, you take one and join it to another. But ọ̀lẹ means above. Ọ̀lẹ means something ọ̀lẹ that is ọ̀lẹ, that it is above, on top. So ìmúmọ́ means it was joined to another. But saying ọ̀lẹ means it was joined to another part above. So that the place we just finished talking about is in the middle. So it is also, this part is above another organ, or another organ that they are about to talk about now. Ìmúmọ́ ọ̀lẹ, that is, it was joined together and it is put above a particular part of the body. So now, and that is ọ̀lẹ ìrógùnlé. Ọ̀lẹ ìrógùnlé, your hour. Now this flat one, upright stand, balanced on. That is flat one. That is talking a part of the body that is flat. Flat one, upright stand, balanced on. So one thing you need to see is that the formation of their words is explanatory. They look at the structure of this word, of each is either they look at the structure or they look at the function of that particular object. That is how they give the name. Even the part of the body, they look at the structure and they look at the function. Now, for the iko, iro, or yomo, which is one angle straightening, is attributed to, you can see they describe what the function, they use the function to describe and to name it. Now, and they also here mention the way it was jointed and it was above another part. And the part that is above is also mentioned here, ọ̀lẹ ìrógùnlé, that is flat. Ọ̀lẹ, something that nǹkan lẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀, that it is flattened. So ọ̀lẹ, that is flattened one or flat one. Ìrógùnlé, flat one, upright stand, balanced on. Ìró, now ìró means to stand up. Ìró means dúró. Bó ṣe ró wọn. Now ró means to be upright, to stand upright. So ìrógùnlé means to stand upon something. You are standing upon something. So now this one hanging and straightening that we have described is standing or is upright upon this particular this another part of the body that is being described now, and this part of the body is being described based on its structure and function. So its structure is that it is flat, and then the function is that upright stand balanced on it, and that is talking about the feet of man, human feet, or ole irogunle. That is that is where it is flattened, the flat part, the flat layer, the flat organ that we stand up, that support our upright stand. If you want to check it, if the feet is cut away, human being will not be able to stand. Even the toes, they help to balance our standing. If the toes is cut away, it is become very difficult to stand and to walk. So ole irogunle, that is flat one, upright stand balanced on. Your hour, bringing out iteto. Ilé ní ìtọ́, ìrìn, ìbẹ́, a. Ilé ní ìtọ́, ìrìn, ìbẹ́, a. That is bringing out iteto, ability to leap, walk, jump forth. At ole iyi eri ise, surface of the top of the close end. So this is the reading of Leviticus chapter 11 verse 20 and verse 21. So thank you very much. I am sorry for the back sound. I'm sorry. I can't do otherwise. I live in a rented apartment, so I have neighbors and I can't say they should not talk. So I'm sorry, but I'm believing Oyoiwa. I'm believing Oyoiwa, who is the, because there's no salary in this work. I'm not collecting a salary, but I believe him that based on the people he has been using, even that you are listening. Yes, he's been using people to bless this work. I believe that he's going to take me to a place and provide a place where I'll be able to do this work and without all this back noise and all these things. Yes, a place where I can, I'll be able to do the reading without fear of anybody making a sound that is going to come in. Even the place I was the alternative that I have, they are even grinding the machine opposite that place. So the best thing is to come home, and here I am at home. Neighbors, they are still doing their own conversation. So I am sorry. But I believe God, that God is helping you too. God is blessing you. Oyoiwa is blessing you. Oyoiwa is blessing me. And I'll be able to get an apartment in a place where things like this will not be happening. Yes, by the grace of Oyoiwa, it is settled. In the name of Oyo Awashua, it is settled. Amen.